Hello everybody, this is S. Shanmugavalli, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from KC's Kasaragod College of Arts and Science. Today in this video, we are going to see about arrays in VB. Array. An array is used to store group of elements of same data type. The elements stored in the array are identified by its index value. While we are using arrays, we must declare it before using it. During declaration, we mention the type of the array and the number of elements the array is expected to occupy. In VB, arrays are of two types. They are fixed size array and dynamic array. So now we will see in detail about fixed size array and dynamic array. In fixed array, the size of the array is fixed. It remains the same throughout the program and the size cannot change during the execution of the program. Whereas in dynamic array, the size of the array can be changed during runtime. That is, during the execution of the program, the size of the dynamic array can be changed. Fixed array. The syntax for fixed array is, first we have to mention the access method, whether it is going to be a public or private, followed by the array name and the size of the array and the data type for which the array is going to be declared. Here we have one example. Private, the access method for this array is private, the array name is A and the size of the array is 5 and it is going to store the data of type integer. So the array can store totally 6 items from A of 0 to A of 5. Here we have an example for fixed array. We have declared an array A of size 5 and it has been declared as an integer data type. And here we have a command button display click event. Using for loop we are getting 5 elements as input from the user. Using input box we are getting the input and we are storing it in the array A. And next we have another for loop where we are printing the elements which we have stored in the array using the print statement. Array statement. Array statement is used to reset the values of the arrays if it is a fixed size array, and if it is a dynamic array it is used to free the memory space allocated for the array. So it depends upon the type of the array. What value it resets depends upon the type of the array. If it is a numeric array, then it resets all the values to 0. If it is a string or variant, it resets the values to null. The syntax for array statement is arrays followed by the array name. Here we have an example for an array statement. We have declared an array A and using the input box we are getting the elements stored in the array from the user, and using the another for loop we are printing the elements stored in the array and we use the array statement arrays A. So after using the array statement we are printing the elements in the array. So all the values of the array are reset to 0. In arrays we can also have the index ranges to be mentioned while we are declaring the array. Here in this example, we have declared the array A with the index range 6 to 10. So while we are getting the input from the user, it will store the values from the index value 6 to 10. So like this we can also mention the index ranges of the array if it is needed. So far we have seen about fixed size array. So in fixed size array we mentioned the size of the array which can't be changed during the execution of the program. Next we are going to see about dynamic array. So the dynamic array can be resized at runtime whenever you want. So whenever we want to change the size of the array we can easily change in dynamic array. The syntax for dynamic array is access method followed by the array name as data type. Here we have an example. We are declaring an array A as dynamic array with data type integer. Readm statement. The readm statement is used to size or resize a dynamic array which have been already declared using the keyword private, public or dim. So we can use redim statement again and again to change the number of elements and the dimension in the array. Each time when a redim statement is used, the whole information in the array is lost. Here we have an example for redim statement. We are declaring an array A as integer, and using the redim statement, the size of the array is set to 5, and the 5 values have received as input from the user using the input box and stored in the array, and we are printing the elements stored in the array. You can see the output here, elements entered 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And again using the redim statement, we are resizing the size of the array as 10, and we are getting the 5 values from the user, and it is stored in the index value A6 to A10. So after receiving the 5 values, that is 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100, we are printing the entire element stored in A. So elements after using redim second time, you can see that the old elements are erased, that is from 1 to 5. Index value 1 to 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 have been erased, and only the new values have been stored. So while we are using this redim statement again and again, the whole informations are erased. When we are using redim statement for resizing the dynamic array, so what happens is the old information stored in it are erased. So to preserve the old information, we use the preserve statement. So using the preserve statement, we can resize an array without losing the existing value. Here we have an example for preserve statement. The same example which we have seen for redim statement, we have the dynamic array A. Using redim statement, we are resizing the size of the array as 5. We get 5 values from the user, and we are printing it in the output. And again we are using the redim statement, but along with the keyword preserve. Redim preserve A of 10. So what happens is now the size of the array is 10, but it also stores or saves the old values which are stored in the array. We have already stored values from A of 1 to A of 5. Those values are saved, and now the value of array is extended to the size of the array is extended to 6 to 10. Okay, so again we are getting 5 values from the user. So after getting all the 10 values, if we print the array, we can see that all the values are existing, even the old information are existing, since we have used the preserve statement. So in this video, we have seen about what is array and what are the types of array. We have seen about what is a fixed size array, what is a dynamic array, and what is redim statement, and what is preserve statement. Thank you for watching this video.